Hey guys, I'm going to do an update on the cargo bike. I finally got some decent riding out of it, as you can see with the dust. This is a weird issue. I've been worried about batteries and wiring and controller and everything else, and the issue I had was I couldn't steer. I told you before about the those Walmart forks not compressing very well when I hit potholes, which they don't, and something I had to give. And what happened is the other day I went for a ride, and I sort of noticed that it felt like the steering was a little bit tight, so it was hard to keep a line. But then I was like, yeah, I just blew it off because it went away. And then I went for a ride the other day, and I guess a couple of potholes or a couple of ruts in the road got it going. And about halfway down to the mountain brow in Hamilton, I started noticing I couldn't steer. It was like I was drunk. And so I basically pulled over. I took my weight off the bike, and it was fine. I'm like, what is going on? I thought maybe I had weak arms or something, or I was having a stroke. But every time I put weight on the bike, it would get tight. And one thing I did notice is when I put the front brake on and wiggled it back and forth, the headset was loose. And so that's kind of weird, considering, you know, it's a new fork, threaded and everything else, so there's no way it should come loose like that. So I took it apart and had a look at the cones, the race, and the race is basically snapped clean in half. It's worn really weird, like it's really deeply worn on one side, and the other side is just light. I'm guessing it was defective from the start, but what was happening is every time I hit a pothole with these forks that aren't dampening properly, it was transferring all the shock to the cup, which was cheap to start with, and it literally split down the middle. And once that finally split through, that basically was metal on metal. I had the ring was rubbing on the side of the fork tube, so I couldn't go anywhere. I had to basically limp home. But I think that's funny. I've never had a headset fail like that. Definitely cheap. I'm going to see if I can take the one off another bike or order a chromoly with a steel race inside of it. But I'm going to need something a little bit more heavy duty than what I got. But other than that, the bike's been running great. So I figured I'd share that. So when you think that your bike's not going to fail on you, and you get something stupid like that. Later, guys.